Alright, so this is gonna be a bit of a different video. For most of my videos, I already have a bunch of perks on these killers, and I've got a decent amount of experience with at least the majority of them. Let's not talk too much about Oni. But today, I actually am gonna be playing a Death Slinger. I unlocked him a couple days ago, and I've been trying to get some perks for him to at least have a decent game. And this is going to be my first game playing him. From what I've heard, he honestly kind of feels like worse huntress, where huntress can get easier downs for the most part. Yes, Death Slinger has the advantage in certain aspects. He has the faster shooting. He has a smaller projectile, which means you can actually get it in some spots where you can't throw a hatchet as huntress. Now, it could be seen as a disadvantage as well because you have to be a little bit more accurate with him. But I'm just going to go into the game and see how it goes for me. Rank reset was recent, so I am currently at rank 5 right now, so we'll have to see how it goes. So first off, for the perk build, we have one of the Death Slinger's own perks, Hex Retribution. This is a perk. This is a totem that spawns, and throughout any time, or as long as this totem is up, if a survivor cleanses the Hex totem, which means just any other totem perk that's lit up, it'll actually show where they are for 10 seconds. It'll show, I believe, all the all the auras of the survivors, which will let me get some information around the map. Now, this totem also makes it so if any survivor cleanses a dull totem, for 35 seconds they're going to be oblivious, at rank 1 at least. And what that means is they won't hear my heartbeat, they won't see my red stain, so it'll give me an opportunity to maybe get some sneaky plays on people. But that's not really what you run this perk for, especially not on Death Slinger, because Death Slinger already has a really small tear radius compared to the majority of other killers. Now, that does remind me, Death Slinger is also a little bit slower than all the other killers, just like Hag, just like Huntress. And so it's definitely going to be a killer that I have to start hitting my shots with. And of course, since I haven't played him, it's gonna take a little bit to get used to for sure. Paired up with Hex Retribution is probably what, at least off the top of my head, seems like the best combo with that perk, Hex Haunted Grounds. Now, what Haunted Grounds does is it spawns 2 lit totems, and if they get broken, all the survivors suffer from the exposed status effect for 40 seconds at rank 1. It goes all the way up to 60 seconds. So what this means, alongside Hex Retribution, is whenever somebody breaks one of my Haunted Grounds totems, if Retribution is still up, it'll actually show me where every single survivor is on the map, and it'll make them all one-shot to me. Now, of course, Death Slinger isn't really the best killer to take advantage of this. If I really want to take advantage of it, I'd run maybe someone like Wraith or Ghostface to try and sneak up on people, and, well, Wraith, of course, has the extra movement speed as well. But it'll definitely help me out a little bit, at least. Next up, we have Nurse's Calling, and this is really strong on killers with small tear radiuses, as I've said in the past. I really like it on stealth killers, but Death Slinger with the smaller tear radius is also really helpful for it. You start seeing people healing within 20-meter range, and you can shoot them at 18 meters, I believe, is the maximum range you can get a shot as Death Slinger. So I'll be able to basically see where they are and try and get a shot off, almost at the exact range where Nurse's Calling will start showing me where people are healing around the map. Now, last of course but not least, is Pop Goes the Weasel. This is the best gen regression perk in my opinion. If any perk is going to help you hold on to a 3-gen, it's going to be Pop Goes the Weasel, as after you've hooked somebody for 40 seconds, whenever you kick a generator, it'll instantly regress 25%, and it'll just keep on regressing from there. It's great for halting the game towards the end of the game, where you're getting more hooks and survivors are starting to pair up more on generators. It just helps you out in those situations where generators seem to be going way too fast. Now, for add-ons, I have the modified ammo belt so that my spear gun reloads a little bit faster, and I have the snake oil to increase the reeling speed of the spear gun. This actually does remind me, I haven't really explained what the power is for the Death Slinger. So the Death Slinger has this spear gun that he's holding right now, and you can just aim down sights and shoot with it. And what that does is it grabs onto a survivor, it basically grabs them with a chain, and you start reeling them in as a Death Slinger, and eventually when you reel them in, you can go get a hit on them. Now, whenever you shoot, if they break out, because they can struggle similar to when they're on your shoulder, if they do break out, they'll still get injured and they'll still get put in the mending state. But if you that only happens when they're injured. It doesn't take them from injured to broken, or sorry, from injured to downed. If you've shot them and just let it break eventually. So this is nice for getting initial hits on people, and on certain loops you can try and get secondary hits, but it's just not the best in the game, or it's not the best range attack in the game when you have stuff like Corrupt or Corrupt Purge and the Huntress's hatchets. So I'll have to see what I can do with it. I'm personally I don't have high hopes for this game considering how little I've aimed in this game recently, but hopefully I can get a good game out of this. Alright, so we're going to load up to Baton Preschool number 2. Survivors did send me to Springwood here, so I don't know what the fuck that animation was. I'm not really sure what to think. Generally the survivors send you to a map. They're a pretty strong team, but who knows here. Someone's already on my fucking totem, Jesus Christ. Well, hopefully that'll be Haunted Grounds and not Retribution. Alright, so I missed that. What the fuck? She just wasted such a strong pallet and dropped immediately. She's gonna run into me. She's trying to... Dude, I can hear you. She has no idea where she's running. She's gonna run right into me. Now I can put her in the basement, which will be nice for me. Now, something I do want to talk about quickly is I do know that I'm very late to the Death Slinger coming out. Unfortunately, I just didn't have enough iridescent shards to buy him right away. But hopefully I'll be able to get the next killer a little bit faster. Now, as I said, he is one of the slower killers, so I definitely can't put pressure on his generator before they pop it. Oh, he should have committed. He could have made that. That was a nice shot. Oh shit, you gotta hold L2 to reel. Fuck me. I had no idea. Oh, he fucked up so bad. He just gave me the freest down of all time. I thought he was gonna dead hurt, but he wasn't. She's gonna tap that generator before going. Yeah, that's a smart play for sure. I saw someone going in the distance for the unhook, but I'm fine with that because I have a shitload of pressure on the map right now. Now, just the threat of the Death Slinger being able to shoot sometimes makes survivors hesitate and fuck up a lot. Oh, that droid is unbreakable. And he already used it. Did she just dead hurt as well? Jesus Christ, this girl's good. I'm gonna reload here, try and keep her here, and then go back over to the Dwight because I saw him hiding to my right. It's a lot like oh, they don't finish that generator in time. I'm gonna hook him as quickly as possible and kick it with Popco's Weasel. That's great for me that they're trying to commit to it. But he's a lot like Huntress, where you want to aim and let them walk into it in a lot of situations. I'm gonna reload here because this Lori's just heading to play cocky. That was good of her. I can still get it. Ah, never mind. Wait, no, she didn't finish it. I thought she finished it. That was the other girl. That's smart. That was very laggy as well. He definitely has borrowed time, that's why this droid's decided to take pressure, so I'm gonna ignore him and go for the David instead. Oh, there goes Retribution, unfortunately for me. This is a real slowdown to it whenever you miss a shot. It's kind of uncomfortable to use, and I'm starting to lag a little bit more, unfortunately. Can I move like I'm wanting to? That guy definitely has a decisive strike for this Dwight, that's why he's playing so damn aggressive. Can I get him to drop it? Nope. I didn't aim correctly. And they're just running back to fucking do this generator over and over again. Jesus. Leave it alone. Now you see, whenever I aim down sights, they tend to panic and start moving really wildly. That was a dead hard. That was the weirdest fucking dead hard I've ever seen in my life. Okay, she doesn't finish that generator in time. I can hook him, get Pop Goes the Weasel again. They're really trying to commit to that generator, and since it's only a one-person generator, they don't really have that much time to. Oh, actually, fuck! I don't have any hooks nearby. No, she doesn't finish it. Okay. And she's gonna start healing herself again, which is fine. This isn't a loop she should be that cocky around, because as soon as I actually figure out how to fucking aim with him, I can absolutely down her here. Nice dead hard. And mighty scenes. Yep. That's gonna move. Let me move. Now, are they gonna go straight back to this generator? No, okay. That's smart of them. Okay, I know where the Meg is. Oh, they're healing. Now I get to pull him in here. And that David's fucking retarded. Yeah, he saved his buddy, but then he went down for it. Fuck me. I should have hit that swing. If he stays here, I can down him, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That's something you can do with Death Slinger that you can't do with Huntress. You can go for those quick shots that'll put them at a disadvantage. That'll really benefit you. I'm gonna run over here so I can get him to drop the pallet. I'm just gonna walk through the pallet. Fuck it. Now where'd the Nancy go? Did she come over here? Someone come over here. She made distance over there. That's fine by me. Now I see that David's starting to work on that generator inside of there. It says a lorry. If I aimed better, I could have absolutely hit that. David's going back for the unhook. He has borrowed time, so that's why he's going for it. I don't think she realizes I can hit her through this window. Oh, what? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be able to hit through that window, but I guess not. If she stays at this loop, I can down her just like I downed the Dwight. No, I can't actually. This loop's really fucking long. If she commits, I can get her. Yep. Nice dead hard though. Oh, I really thought I'd hit her there. That's my bad. Good movement. She has really good awareness for when I'm gonna be shooting. I don't know why I shot at that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go back to the killer check though, because that's where the David's going. I'm supposed to be able to hit people through that. They're gonna finish it in my face as well. I should have kicked it with Pop Goes the Weasel earlier. I'm gonna actually go for the Dwight here, see if I can get him to drop a pallet. There's a hit on the David. That's gonna commit for the generator. Yep. If he commits, he goes down. Or not? How does he get a fastball out of that? I'm so confused. I'm gonna go for the Dwight here because he's dead on hook. That's my only chance left. I thought he'd dodge backward. That's why I kind of shot behind him. This David should have committed for that pallet. I'm not really sure what he's doing. Retard. I see him healing over there. I'm not gonna just let him heal for free though. That Dwight definitely went back to this generator though. Or not? Okay. Oh, he had adrenaline. Unlucky for me. No, come on, dude. I'm so sad. Oh, that was such a good fucking shot, too. Damn it. These guys are really good. That Lori was completely in my head. She knew exactly what she was doing, when to commit, when to not commit. I might be able to get a shot on her though. They played well. I'm not mad at all. This is a really good game. Is my first one to learn. I know that David's around here somewhere. I might be able to get him. I don't hear him anymore. Actually, I think he just dipped. Although. I don't know, maybe just an off chance I might get him. He healed up so now he can get out for free. They played really well though. These guys are a really strong team. She's holding on to a sprint burst right now, that's why she's not running. Damn it, I thought I could cut her off. Damn it! She gets out, he gets out as well. If I had a shot, she wouldn't get out there. He's gonna try and dead hard. Oh, do I get him here? Yes, sir! He got so greedy there for wanting to get the fucking dead hard play. If he literally just ran in a straight line now, he would have gotten out for sure. But he wanted to try and get a dead hard play, I'm assuming for some kind of compilation or some shit, or just to feel better about himself. But give me the kill, so I don't care. This is a real informational first game though for Death Slinger, and I'm actually really glad his team was so strong. At first I thought that Nancy was a weak link, but nah. I mean, it's like I said, whenever survivors bring generator or map offerings, they're generally a pretty strong squad. Especially if it's a map like this. Coincidentally, this is probably one of the worst maps I could have had for Death Slinger, considering how many line of sight blockers there are. And wow, that's 40, either like 44 or 46 disturbed crows in one game. Death Slinger when he shoots, disturbs basically every single crow in like a 32-meter area, so that's really nice. This guy committed his Unbreakable so early too. Like, there was literally zero reason for him to commit it as early as he did. He had teammates nearby as well. I think these guys were a group. But oh well, they played really strong, and that was a really fun first game for Death Slinger. Obviously, since it's my first one, I'm not going to be as strong at the killer as I am on other killers such as Huntress, Trapper, Wraith, killers I have more experience on. But I do see what people mean when they say Death Slinger just doesn't have the lethality that Huntress does. Yes, I got a lot of hits because of my spear gun, but I mean, at the killer shack you saw there, I wasn't getting hits through those windows, even though I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to. I might be doing it wrong. But Huntress would have been getting those hits easily. She would have just been able to throw a hatchet through the window and maybe even get it down through it. Whereas with the Death Slinger, at the most, I'm probably only going to get an injure. And even then, it's going to take a long-ass time to get that injure because you have to shoot, reel them in, swing. He just takes a longer time to get his range damage compared to killers like Huntress and Plague. So I do see why people think he isn't really the best killer in the game, and of course, I'm gonna have to play him a little bit more in the future to try and get my idea of where he belongs on a tier list. But from what I can tell, he's just not the best killer. He is fun though. That was pretty cool to shoot them over and over again. They finally gave killers guns in Dead by Daylight. It's what everyone's been asking for. But yeah, if you have any ideas for videos I can make in the future, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.